Welcome to Azad Bioacademy. Today's lecture topic is Antigen, Immunogen, Allergen, and Hapten. Okay. So firstly, I will discuss antigen. So I will explain it in two different ways. That is, in the specifically what is antigen, and in broader sense what is antigen. So firstly, antigen means it's any foreign substances when enter in your body, or some substances, self substances are present already within your bodies, and your immune system will recognize that substances as a foreign or as a harmful substance. That substances can be called antigen. Okay. So antigen can be present within your body or can just come into your body from the external sources. That is called antigen. Like if you think about bacteria, pathogenic bacteria, viruses and funguses like that, their surface has some antigenic substance. In that sense, the whole microorganism can be called antigen. That means some substances, when microorganism will enter in your body, and immune system will recognize by different mechanism, then it will recognize that, oh, this is not for our own cell, own body cell, this is foreign. So that substance can be called antigen. Suppose a drug that is basically not harmful, and when entering your body and your body recognizes it, it's foreign, and your immune system will walk against it. So that substance can be considered as an antigen. Okay, when your immune system will recognize it as a foreign, and your immune system will involve or act against them to kill or to engulf or to degrade. That substances can be called antigen. That's simple. So that can be virus, that can be bacteria, that can be drug, that can be allergen substances. That means any substances which can capable to get involved your immune system into it to that means your immune system will be involved. That is the antigen. Okay. So what would be the immunogen? What does it mean? Immunogen means it's a special type of antigen. A special type of antigen. That antigen will be responsible for your body. That means your immune system will massively involve to act against the foreign substances. Already I said immunogen is a special type of antigen. That your immune system, any substances, if I just go back to the antigen, suppose on foreign substances enter in your body, and your just innate immunity, like macrophages, will just go to that foreign substances, and that macrophage will engulf it. So the reaction or response is just end up. Okay, so this is foreign substances is called antigen. But when that foreign substance will enter in your body and that defeat your innate immunity, and your adaptive immunity will get involved. That adaptive immunity will that your T cell will be involved, your B cell will be involved to fight against the foreign substances. So the extension of the immunological reaction is somewhat massive. So you can say that substances is immunogen. Okay. So immunogen, any foreign substances or your body substances that will will be responsible for massive immunological reaction. That means it can interact with the T cell, it can interact with the B cell, or it can interact with the antibody. Antibody. So you can say that substance is immunogen. So here you can just mention one sentence as a slogan like all the immunogen are antigen. All the immunogen are antigen. Any substances that can activate or that can just make your immunosystem responsible for acting against them. So that is the antigen. So immunogen is one type of antigen. So all immunogen are antigen. But all antigen are not immunogen. Already I covered it. That is antigen when your innate immunity will more capable to fight against them, and the response is already over. So the very little activation of your immune system. So that is the antigenic immunological reaction, but not massive immunological reaction. So you can say all the immunogen are antigen, but all antigen are not immunogen. So I can metaphorically I can explain it like suppose a concert concert has been arranged in your area, and the audience, local audience or different types of audience are there. So the performers over there will be two types. One is local performer, another one is special type of performer that is hired from in other places. Like you can say the famous performer, the already national figure. So when your local performer will perform, some extent of the people can get involved to dance or to just make echo with the performer. So not basically all the people will get involved. Actually, it is not usually seen. Okay, so a certain extent of the audience can get involved with the local performers. When the national icon, national famous singer or famous dancer will just come up on the stage, then what will happen? The whole entire or maximum audience will get involved to dance or to sing or to just wave the hands like that. So, what is the difference between the local performer and the national icon performer? Local performer just make excitement among some extent of people, but the national icon performer already agitated or excited the environment, whole environment. So the national icon or famous performer can be considered as a immunogen, and the local performer can be considered as a antigen. But both are performers. So the famous performer also a performer. So the immunogen also antigen. Okay. So if you think in that way, I think that will be very easy to catch the main difference between antigen and immunogen. Already I said all the immunogen are antigen, but all antigen are not immunogen. Okay. So what would be the example of immunogen? You can say vaccine. When you take vaccine when enter in your body, and your entire immune system will get involved to act against them or to develop the immune cell, that is the memory cell, or it will produce some extent of antibodies. So your T cell is involved, your B cell is involved, and antibody are already produced, memory cell will be produced. So this, the massive immuno responses already occurred or happened. So you can say this is the immunogen. Vaccine, the good example of immunogen. And when you have a sense, when enter in your body, any extent of immunocell will just get involved, then you can say an antigen. Okay. So the next one is allergen. What does it mean, allergen? So allergen is a special type of Antigen. It's also antigen. So allergen is also antigen. So when it will be called an allergen? Actually, some substances, some antigens are not basically harmful, but your body will overact against it. Your body will exaggerate the activity. Your body will find out that substance is toxic, but actually the substance is harmless. Okay, so that type of reaction, immunological reaction, can be called allergy, or that substances can be called allergen. Suppose you are taking a drug and your family member also taking the same drug, but you are suffering from some hypersensitivity reaction or allergic reaction. So same thing. If it is, it would be toxic. So the toxicity would be in both person, but someone is suffering, but someone is actually, suppose if you think about the food allergy, food is very much safe to us, but some person is suffering from allergy. So that food can be allergen. Okay, you can say about the pollen. Okay, you are just going around the garden and you are just you're sneezing in water. So you have to say, oh, I'm suffering from allergy because this is the pollen allergy. Okay, the pollen, the pollen of the flower when enter in your body through your inhalation, then it will cause allergic reaction. So that is the allergen. You can say about the dust mite, that also can be allergy. Okay, some people when just going outside and any dust over there, then he or she may be suffering from allergy. So that substances can be called allergen. That is, pollen is allergen, dust is allergen, food allergy. There is some food can be an allergen, like nut-like substances can be allergen. Okay, so allergen is also antigen because your immune system is involved within the immunological reaction, that is again work against the substance. So already I said, when any substance will enter and your body immune system will recognize as a foreign or as a enemy, that is called antigen. So allergen also antigen, immunogen also antigen, and antigen itself is antigen. Okay, so next one is hapten. What does it mean, hapten? Actually, hapten is very low molecular weight, low molecular size, very little size, at very low molecular weight, and itself is not capable to induce any allergic reaction, any hypersensitivity reaction. So it will be present alone. But when it will get a suitable environment, it will bind with some protein, some macromolecules, and that it will turn into allergen. That will cause the allergic reaction or hypersensitivity reaction. The same thing, that is, firstly it was inactive, and after just making conjugation with some protein like plasma protein, like immunoglobulin antibody, or you can say like some your body carrier molecules, then it can turn into allergic. That is allergen. So hapten is like that. So I will just sum up it. Antigen, any substances, when just your body immune system will recognize as a foreign or as a toxic or as a harmful substance, that is antigen. And when the antigen will just make your immunological system is in a broader extent, or your immune system, your adaptive immunity, innate immunity will get involved, and a certain extent it will give massive way your immune system will be responsible for work against that substances, that is called immunogen. I have already given the example. And the last one is an allergen. That means any substances will basically those are harmless, but your body will overact it. Your body work against it in an inappropriate way. So this is called allergen. And finally, hapten is low molecular weight substances, which itself is not capable to induce allergy, but when it will conjugate to other with other protein, and then it will make it in the allergic substances. So that is called hapten. So thank you very much.